I've built tremendous wealth on giving. And what I find, there's very little competition in the arena of authentic giving. For whatever reason, when I was brought up, I had the mindset in the time that I spent with my grandparents on both sides, particularly my mother's father and my father's father, my namesake, George Sr., that it was a privilege to be able to be with them, to learn from them, and it was a privilege to serve them. I remember taking my great-grandmother home. They lived right across the street from my grandparents when we would have family gatherings there, and I would hold her under her arm. We'd walk across the driveway. I'd walk her up the steps into her front door of her house, and she'd kind of reach up or reach down a little bit, whatever age I was, and give me a kiss, and I would smell the Lily of the Valley perfume that she always wore. And the reason I'm telling you this is when I got into the business, the financial services business, I was really kind of serving people that were a lot older than me, and now it's kind of a little bit kind of evened out. Some of the people are still older, but there's a number of people that I'm serving today that are actually quite a bit younger to me that are very, very successful. But I've always had a real reverence for my elders because of the experience that I had with my grandparents and my great-grandmother growing up. Learning from them, they've done things that I've never experienced. The wars, the market economy experiences that they've had, I've never experienced any of that, and I'm able to glean from that. I started trading in the stock market very early because of what my grandfather taught me before I was even a teenager. And I've built a practice, I've built a business on giving, and it's given me tremendous wealth. Because when you serve people, when you do what you can to benefit people, something good always happens. Reciprocity has its way of coming right back to you. I speak about this a lot in my book, about doing the right thing, doing things well, doing your best to serve others, and how it comes right back to you. And the reason I'm telling you this is, one, I want you to know who I am, and I want you to know why it is that we do what we do. And two, I want to encourage you to do the same thing. We see so many things in the media today that's divisive, that's negative. We hear about mass shootings and all this stuff negatively that's happening. But what I believe is that Americans are some of the most generous. They've lived a life of prosperity. They're able to give, and they freely give. They give internally, and they also give externally. They want to share. Improving retirement experience is why I'm here. So they are able to benefit and retire happily ever after.